Hey everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel God Will Do It For You. My name is Steven. I hope everyone's having a great day so far. And what we're going to be talking about today is the test before the blessing. And why am I talking about this today? Because something happened right after the video I made for you guys this Friday. And just to give you a quick summary of what was going on is I was getting contacted and saying, hey, I want to use you for my catering gigs. And they would sit down, do the business with me, talk about the price, say everything's good to go. Then when the day comes, they either disappear or they just didn't contact me back. And that happened twice. And the one thing that I told myself I wasn't going to do was have a bad attitude about it, send them nasty messages, or not a nasty message, but just like, hey, it's kind of jacked up, because I was like, well, I don't want to mess up anything in the future. You never know. Something could have came up, better price, who knows? I said, but I'm not going to pretend like just because they said no, God can't have someone else say yes. Well, turns out, after I made the video just talking about staying positive and just making sure you don't get discouraged when someone lets you down, I got contacted that evening for a catering gig, and it was successful. It was to a church. 40 people, money came right through instantly, got the job done, and voila. And this is why I'm always paying attention to life, because a lot of the times God tests us before he gives something to us. He wants to see how we respond to our current circumstances until he feels like, okay, you're ready to handle this. Now, the great thing about the experience was, one, it was last minute, so it definitely put the pressure on, because 2 days that I could have easily did it, but I still did it pretty swiftly. But man, I think I cooked from, by the time I got everything and settled, I cooked from 11 a.m. Saturday all the way up until 12:30 midnight. Woke back up at 3 a.m. and cooked from 4 a.m. up until 10:15 a.m. And so it was a grind. But the one thing I had told myself, I was like, one, I would rather be doing this than being out there having to earn money the way I have to. And two, one thing I realized is that I felt prepared. That was the crazy thing. Because of my mundane, the current lifestyle that I have to live, how busy it is, having to be organized in order to get things done quickly when there's a lot of things being done. Me being organized and me being familiar with everything that I was cooking, understanding the time that it was going to take, understanding what could get done first, what's best to put towards the end, multitasking as well. Everything went swiftly. There was no hiccups. I mean, it went just as smooth as it could be. And the great thing is that when every time I got a little tired, I already knew what to pray about. I already knew to go to the bathroom, get on my knees, and pray for strength. And then I'll keep it trucking. And so this is why we all have to make sure that our attitudes are definitely adjusted. If we want to be a better person, fix your attitude. Fix your attitude 100%. Sometimes life can get you down. I know people can piss you off, but I'm trying to tell you, with us being a part of God, God definitely pays attention to how we handle circumstances. Circumstances that are not in our favor. You're like, what's going on? Because as long as we remember that we serve God, then we don't have to worry like there's a scarcity of whatever it is that we're trying to do. If we have that abundance mentality, because we know through all things with God are possible, then we don't have to worry about two letdowns. Because you're like, well, if there's many options, and those two said no, that means that I'm getting closer to a yes. You just got to look positive to it. I know in the moment you're probably thinking, not too positive feeling right now. I'm not too happy. I don't like this. I feel like I'm getting played with, whatever the case. But it takes more effort to be positive than negative. Negativity comes out effortlessly. pretty sure we're all starting to realize that now because it's based off of an emotion. But if we put forth the effort to always remember that we have God, 1. 2, to try to make the best out of every situation, even if it's a letdown, look at the positive that came from it. And then I promise you, that's when God steps in and does what he does. So this video is going to be short and sweet because I just wanted to let you guys know that. It was a great thing. I felt really good about everything that was coming, and I was like, God, this isn't too much. I feel prepared. I know what I'm doing. I'm not tired. You know, I want more because they paid a lot of money. So I'm able to take today off because I made a decent amount of money from it. So I'm like, well, yeah, we want some more of that. I'd rather do things that I love to do than do things that I have to do. I'm pretty sure everybody was like, yeah, that's a no-brainer. Well, when you actually feel it and experience it, a little taste of it, it's different. Because now you're like, I want more. I want more of happy doing what I love to do than doing what I have to do. So I hope this video has been a blessing. If you feel led to like, share, subscribe, definitely do so. If you celebrate the holidays, happy holidays. Otherwise, Jesus is the reason for the season. Always remember that when we're rushing to the Christmas tree to open gifts with the kids and things of that nature, or your spouse or your significant, whoever. But just always remember that even the gifts that you're able to purchase, it's all because of God, making sure that you have the provision necessary to do just that. So I hope this video has been a blessing. Again, like, share, subscribe, or even share a personal experience in the comments. Otherwise, see y'all later. I probably won't make a video on Christmas Day. I'm debating. Depends on how busy it is. But otherwise, I'll see y'all later this week.